What's up, guys? It's your boy Free Joker bringing you another Dokkan battle video. So this video is going to be me taking down the super classic super battle road. So I figured it would be a good time for me to go ahead and get this uploaded. I did this like, I don't know, like 7 months ago, like around the worldwide campaign. As you can see, the loading screens are still like from that time period. I've just been super lazy with doing the voiceover on these videos, but I figured it'll be a good time because Sand Days is right around the corner, and I would imagine that Global would get the second set of the Extreme Super Battle Road, so meaning like the Super Class stage, Extreme Hybrid Sand stage. So I'll probably be getting those recorded and uploaded as soon as they drop on the Global side, because I really like doing these challenges. I just feel like my box is pretty good, so like being able to beat these stages with items is fairly easy. So making that just extra challenge for myself just to beat it with no items, I feel like it's just really satisfying for myself. Not something that's required, but something that I like to do. It challenges me. I really like when they bring, you know, difficult content into the game. Like, I'm really excited for that Gathering God of Destruction event to come to Global. So I'm really excited about that. But I like to bring different teams. I brought the Worthy Rival team. Piccolo as a leader. I do like Piccolo. I just feel like they either have to change the names of like some of the Piccolos, because like before the Namek Saga, it's just Piccolo. I feel like every Piccolo after the Namek Saga or during the Namek Saga before the Cell Saga should be Piccolo, and then in parentheses fused with Nail or sync with Nail or whatever. And then every Piccolo after the Cell Saga should be Piccolo fused with Kami or something like that, or just make it to where we can use those different Piccolos, but with the same name. Update coming. It shouldn't matter. We should be able to use multiple Piccolos, and there's a good amount of Piccolos. The Easy A Piccolo, that's pretty good. So his restriction is gonna be not as restricted for him to transform. And Piccolo, when he transforms, is like really good. I know some of these characters are mainly like kind of based on their pre-transformation, but being able to get his transformation a lot easier is going to make him, I feel like, a better TUR, because his transformation, it's really good. You know, he has great defense, he has a chance to crit. Being able to see where enemy super attacks are is very helpful. I would say like wherever he is at, like on the tier list, it would definitely bump him up, being easier to get his transformation for sure. But we have this blue Vegeta. I believe, did we already get this Easy A? I think we already did get this guy's Easy A. Yeah, we got his Easy A already. I'm just thinking, I know we definitely got his Easy A at this point of me recording the video, but I'm trying to think of when I actually originally recorded the video. And then we have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Everyone knows how good Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is. You know, that 90% damage reduction. He's pretty much good everywhere except long events. But even on those long events, those stages, some of them can be beaten within like 10 turns. And I believe that's how long his damage reduction lasts. And then we have obviously Nail. Nail is super crazy when you have another, I believe it's either Piccolo or Namekian on the team. He has between 10% or 70%, 77% damage reduction, and then he also has like 100% attack and defense. Nail is just crazy. Honestly, really good. And then we have the Tech Super Saiyan 2 transform into Majin Vegeta. He is honestly one of my favorite TURs. I really like him. At the time of this recording, actually at the time of this voiceover, I am working on getting him the full level 10 links. Honestly, one of the characters that I started working on but stopped working on. I know I worked on Ginyu Force to get that no item stage done. But now we're working on more so units that I actually want to full level 10 links. So that Majin Vegeta is definitely one. I like him a lot more than the Goku. Goku definitely outputs more damage, but in Super Saiyan 2 form, Majin Vegeta, he can put up like a 4 million attack stat. And then you see his numbers dip when he transforms into Majin Vegeta, but he is super effective against all types, so you can't take his attack stat at face value. But it looks better when someone gets a higher attack stat. So being that his numbers dip, it can be a little bit underwhelming, but we have to remember that he does become super effective against all types. I believe with 3 or more key spheres, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then 6 or more is think that's guard. But yeah, man. We have 17. 17 is a really great support type unit. Honestly, I use 17 any chance I get. In the hidden potential system now, I believe I did build him with a lot of defense, because without his damage reduction under, I believe it's 77% HP, he can get hit a little bit hard. So I did build him with some defense, a little bit of dodge, but primarily we did build him full additional because he lowers attack and defense on super attack. So being able to lower the enemy's attack to kind of benefit the whole team from not being able to take that much damage from an enemy, I feel like that's beneficial. Didn't really worry about crits too much because he's not like a damaging unit. We want to maximize his support type ability, him lowering attack, and his defense, because he can defend really well when below that 77% threshold. So this is the rotation I've been rocking. Tech Vegeta and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. They link decently. No one's getting that support type buff from Vegeta, that 50% defense for Realm of Gods, because he's the only one that's benefiting from it, because he's the only one on Realm of Gods. I feel like maybe they could have added Piccolo, because Kami is on Realm of Gods, so technically being fused with a god, shouldn't you be considered a god, I guess? But I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But I guess more team for Piccolo honestly would not hurt. But this Super Classics, I was about to say Super Classic Super Battle Road, but Super Class Battle Road is just, it's too easy. Sometimes, like, if I'm really bored, I'll just take random teams in there and just no item it. Like, I believe I did it with the Dragon Ball Saga team. That one was a little challenging because you do have limited amount of units that are like good on there. They definitely need to add more units to that category, but I believe I was able to get it done. I did like Super Saiyan 2. I played around, honestly. I did Super Saiyan 2, I brought Vegeta, and then we can also bring that in Android 16 and then the Gohan, and I purposely got below like 59% HP, and then I kind of just used Gohan in each of these stages here, just to kind of play around, because it's not often that you use that Super Saiyan 2 AGL Gohan. So I just kind of had fun. His 12 key super attack is really like fun to watch. So I build my Gohan with like 20 additional, since he raises defense on super attack in his Super Saiyan form. So it's like I'll get the the 18 key super attack, and then more often than not he gets that 12 key super, and it's just pretty cool. I kind of feel like the 12 key super could have been an AoE, since he does attack all the Cell Juniors, but I mean, I guess it's fine. So we did go ahead and eliminate Hit, because he's pretty much the big threat. But once we get him out of the way, then all the other enemies are not really enemies that we have to worry about. So 54k, like I mentioned before, this Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta is very good. He's really great defensively. I feel like a unit that's really good defensively and is able to put up high damage numbers is really like a unit to treasure. Like the Goku, he has decent defense, but he's mainly like all damage. I mean, he does have that I think it's either a medium chance or a 33% chance to dodge when you collect 3 or more key spheres as Super Saiyan 3. So I mean, whenever a unit has dodge, you have to consider that some form of defense, because they're evading attacks. So I just feel like relying on pure defense sometimes, unless you have like a high chance, like I do like the medium chance, and whenever we get that that medium chance or the chance update where it's like all high chances is now 50%, all medium chances is now 30. Can't wait for that to come to global. Should be coming, I think maybe April or March, whenever they decide to drop the EZA for STR Janemba, and that should be coming with the PyCon and Janemba dual Dokkan Fest celebration. But I wonder what's next for global. I believe after Saiyan Day we could see a global first, because what other Dokkan Fest are we missing besides PyCon and Janemba? Because we just got Bojack, and so Bojack came like end of November, Then December was Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, but we already have him. We have Turles, so we're honestly only missing Pikkon and Janemba and Trunks and Goten. And I doubt they're going to release Trunks and Goten beginning of April. So most likely a global first. And then May would be Pikkon and Janemba. And then early June should be Goten and Trunks, because Goten and Trunks is the same slot where Beerus came out. Beerus came out JP last year, believe beginning of March. Pretty sure it's beginning of March. And then on Global, he came out beginning of June. So we should expect Goten and Trunks in the beginning of June. Alright, so this, once we reach Rose and Zamasu, that's where it can get a little bit difficult. They both hit, well, not both of them, but mainly Rose, he hits pretty hard. These stages are still a little bit challenging. Well, if you're trying to no item it, not like too crazy. I mean, depending on what team that you're using. If you use like a top tier team, like maybe like Realms of God or something like that, shouldn't be too hard. But depending on the team that you use, you can definitely be caught by surprise by some of their super attacks or even their like normal hits, and it can definitely damage you. But they're honestly not that bad anymore, because like just power creep, like every year there's just like a new level of like power creep that comes in. Units just become a lot stronger. So I'm definitely glad that they're adding more content. I feel like we can get new legendary like character events. They've been doing pretty well with the Infinite Dragon history. At first it was like pretty easy, but that one that just came out on Global for the 6-year anniversary, that one's actually it's tougher than all the other ones for sure. But more content. The Gathering of God Destruction was really cool. Maybe they can do like Z Fighter 1 or something like that, or Movie Boss 1 or something like that, like from movie like 1 to 12 or 1 to 13. That would be cool. More difficult content means more happy players, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, so we're almost pretty much wrapped up. Zamasu is stunned, so we really don't have to worry about him. And I think I was kind of confused on what I was going to do right here, this rotation. I believe I put Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta in the middle slot because we're getting attacked the most. I mean, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, he gets majority of his defense on super attack because he raises his attack and defense by 50%, I believe, on super for 3 turns. But I believe Goku Black's attack is lowered. Honestly, when I do these voiceovers, sometimes I don't even pay attention to what my character is doing. I just kind of just talk and just non-stop talking. I forget to pay attention to what the units are doing. So I believe if we get this stun on Rose, this pretty much just solidifies the dub here. I mean, I really don't think we have anything to worry about because we're able to see super attacks where since we have Piccolo on rotation, we have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta to be able to tank that, so we really don't have anything to worry about. So either Goku Black is going to get stunned or his attack's going to be lowered, so we don't really have to worry about this. And then next rotation, we have Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, so he's going to be able to tank for us, and he honestly, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta should be able to finish him off because Piccolo should be able to do pretty much a good amount of damage to Rose. We're not really going to expect too much damage from Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and 17 because they're not like damage dealers. I mean, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, he can deal a good amount of damage provided you get that stun because he gets that 120% attack when the enemy is stunned, which is why I did build him full additional. I feel like they could have gave him a great chance to stun because all he has is defense. He has no attack unless the enemy is stunned. And you can only pretty much use him in difficult content, such as like Extreme Super Battle, and that's really one of the only difficult contents where the enemy can be stunned. Because all the long events, you can't stun the enemy. Some stages on Battlefield you can, and not Legendary Goku event, not like Infinite Dragon History. So I felt like they could have gave him a great chance to stun if they're gonna restrict them to having that attack when the enemy is stunned. But this is the super class, no item, pretty easy. I used the Worthy Rival team, but I'll catch you guys in the next Dokkan battle video. We're going to be doing the extreme class next. Peace.